Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 16 of albums that are 50 years old in 2023. And happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody here in the States who do celebrate. We've got another really good one for you here today as we are counting down our favorite 31 albums that were released in 1973 that are celebrating their 50th birthdays, 50th anniversaries this year. Here in 2023, like I said, we're on day 16 here. We're going to take a look now at the sixth studio album from this band. It was released February 25th, 1973. Recorded at various studios like the Record Plant in New York City, Morgan Studios in London, and the Galicia State Studio in Greenwich, Connecticut for Warner Brothers Records, produced by Bob Ezrin. That's right, it's Billion Dollar Babies by Alice Cooper. Yeah. Arguably the greatest Alice Cooper band album. There's a couple of them that kind of vie for that title, right? I always kind of flip-flop between like maybe three albums. You know, Killer is one of them. Love It to Death is another one. Billion Dollar Babies. Those tend to be my three favorites. I always kind of go back and forth between them. Of course, the lineup of the band is Alice Cooper on lead vocals, Glenn Buxton on lead guitar, Michael Bruce on guitar, keyboards, backing vocals, Dennis Dunaway on bass, backing vocals, and of course Neil Smith on drums and backing vocals. Got a few guest appearances on here, right? You've got Steve Hunter, Dick Wagner, Mick Mashbeer on guitars, do some guitar solos here and there. Originally kind of uncredited, right? The mysterious uncredited guitar soloist that would show up on Alice Cooper albums and Kiss albums back in the day. You got Bob Dolan play some keyboards on here. Bob Ezrin also handles some keyboards. Alan McMillan on piano. David Liebert backing vocals. Donovan himself sing some backing vocals on the title track. So yes, you got some special guests, right? But the album itself and the band, such an iconic band, such an iconic album. Hello, Hooray kicks things off with this little bit of kind of grand theatricality. Great way to kick off this album. Then of course, Raped and Freezing, terrific track. This album and this kind of version of the band, just great at giving you excellent, memorable hard rock music with this little kind of touch of the eerie and odd and gothic, right? But there's plenty of pop sensibility here as well. Elected, such a memorable hard rock song, right? The title track, just hard charging, rock and roll, love it. Unfinished Suite, just so memorable. No More Mr. Nice Guy. I mean, does like a radio-friendly hard rock song get any better than that? That great guitar lick in the beginning, right? The wonderful chorus. How about Generation Landslide? So dramatic, so awesome. Sick Things. Again, here's the Alice and the company always had this way of the back half of the album always had this more macabre, kind of like gothic feel going through it. So here where you got Sick Things, Marianne, and I Love the Dead. And just, man, early 70s kind of creepy hard rock doesn't get much better than Alice Cooper, and those three songs just kind of encapsulate that aspect of the band, whereas on the side one and early in side two you've got the more kind of like upbeat hook laden hard rock that they're known for. So yeah, just a absolutely terrific album. There's a reason why it's always one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums, and it's just that damn good. So yeah, Billion Dollar Babies. Let us know what you think of Billion Dollar Babies down in the comments below. This classic album from Alice Cooper, as well as your pick for day 16, right? So we've got just over halfway through the month, and we'll continue on through January 31st. And then, of course, February rolls around, and we're going to go to 1983, because, of course, then we got to celebrate the albums that are 40. So, so that'll be starting this all over again. 10 years, though, further. going into the 80s. But we've got plenty of 70s stuff to talk about here. Plenty of great albums from 1973 throughout the rest of the month. So visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Very, very important. I thank you. Also, if you care, down below in the video description, we've got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as the link to our merch page where we have all sorts of great Sea of Tranquility stuff up for sale, so you can go out and wear and spread the word of Sea of Tranquility out there in the wild, right? So thanks everybody. I am Pete Pardo. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you tonight on the Hudson Valley Squares. And then later this week, we got Wednesday is What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility Day. Some new album reviews for you. Thursday is the Monsters Den. Friday morning, Martin Popwolf will be back as we head into the Fun House. And then on Sunday, we've got ranking the albums once again. We have Pat Benatar. Jamie Laszlo's coming back on the show. He and I are going to rank the catalog of Pat Benatar. That's coming up this Sunday. And we'll see you then for all the fun. So I am Pete Pardo. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.